So at a first glance, we're just in suburbia. You can see the houses in the background. Big baseball park. And I came up this winding road. But on more careful inspection, I come over here, and if you look in this little window, look at that. So there's a train track running right behind us there. I also just realized that I found some blackberries back in there. Can hear all the birds. And the best part of all is this farm. Isn't that great? Hey guys, this is Toni and welcome to Action for Aging, where we're tackling life's most underestimated season, the mature season, with intentional action and a big dose of self-love. If it's your first time here, do me a favor. There's a subscribe button below me. Go ahead and hit that, and that'll just be sure that you don't miss any of my content as it's being released. Today, my son has a tournament, and we're about an hour and 10 minutes from home. We got up at 5:45 in the morning, and we got on the road, and it is now 11:30, and there is no baseball being played so far. It's been a rainy morning. It's been thunderstorms and lightning and a lot of rain, like a lot of rain dumped on our fields. I might insert a little bit of video to show you the inch of water that the dugouts are still filled with, even as they prep the fields and we're getting ready to go here shortly. You know, as we're heading into this season of life, I think that we are not nearly as patient as we might have been when we were younger. Anybody giving me an amen on that, where you just don't have the same energy to face unexpected things that come up in your life? Today's rain would just be an example of that. Like, I could think of a million other things I would have liked to do with my weekend, because we were here yesterday, drove up the same time of the morning, got completely rained out. They sent us home. We played no baseball at all. Came back up today. We were supposed to play at 8:30, and here we are at 11:30, and we still haven't taken the fields yet. So I was finding myself getting frustrated with it, and I had to catch myself and say, wait a second. The circumstances are that our weekend has been disrupted. Actually, our baseball on this weekend has been disrupted by the weather. But how I respond to that, that's entirely up to me, right? How you respond to the things that are going on in your life, that's entirely up to you. And so I decided I needed a change of perspective. Those are the circumstances. The story, though, the way that we put words to our moments is on us. We get to choose. So I got outside of myself and I decided, let's go for a walk. Let's take a walk in the middle of this day. Let's not just sit in the car. And I did that, and I can hear the birds singing, and I found some beauty. Let me show you. You see that right there? It's kind of hard for me at this angle, but look at this. So there's beauty all around me. I found a farm. Let me turn you around. Can you see that? In the midst of suburbia is this farm. For me, that spells peace, to be close to the country. My happy place is awesome. And it was right here at the edge of the ball fields. I just had to go out a little further, and I just had to get out of the car and get out of my head and seek it, right? I told my husband today, I said, you know, this just makes us want to feel crabby, doesn't it? But we get to choose what kind of attitude we're going to have. We could dwell there, and then that trickles down to our children, to our families, right? For some of you that may be grandchildren, we don't have to do that. You have a choice. So the action I'm going to challenge you to today would be to think about that. What are the circumstances? Can you hear? Isn't that great? That cardinal is singing away. He's telling me, you're spot on, girl. Preach it. Birdie, 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 birdie. Oh, that's awesome. I just feel sometimes that God just confirms when you're in the right place with him, and I feel like that's exactly what's happening right now. So that's really special. Anyway, as I was saying, you get to choose. I would challenge you to He's not going to let me finish. I would challenge you to consider what your circumstances are and what is the story you're assigning to them. You get to pick whether it's completely negative. Stress does crazy things to us, but we can take action to adjust our thinking to apply the story that gives us the space to breathe and to count our blessings. And I'm going to challenge you to think about what that circumstance is currently in your life, and are you doing that? And it's a reminder for me as well. That's why my husband and I had that conversation this morning. So I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I wish you many blessings, and we'll talk again soon. Thanks. Bye. So we got up at 5:45 this morning to pouring rain. It's now 11:15 in the morning, and we're still waiting for our field to be prepped. We've played no baseball. You can maybe see the flooding here to come into the field. And I'm gonna go show you the dugout. Now, the best part about this little adventure is that they charged us $5 a person to get in yesterday. We got rained out. We didn't play any baseball at all. So then we had to pay another $5 today. They wouldn't honor the fee from yesterday, which really stinks. Seeing as we didn't get any playtime, you would think they would have honored the tickets of the people that were already paid up, but no. And there's our dugout, sitting in about an inch of water. So yeah, good times. And there are some of our team bags, and there go a couple of our coaches. And there's some more water. And as you walk this way, pretty much everywhere you go, we're just flooded out like so. And the clouds look great, don't they? I'm sure we're not gonna get any more rain. Oh my gosh. This is how our baseball weekend, tournament weekend, has gone. But if you look hard enough or listen carefully enough, there's always evidence of God's peace and blessing and gifts, the green. And now let's just listen. The long and winding road. There's beauty everywhere. Just keep your eyes open and look for it.